Fresh out of prison, I'ma go give me an Angie, Benz on the lawn. I meet a new bitch, take it to work for my niggas and not break a wrong. Like I know the struggle, ain't in the ones who love and the ones who lost. Like, hey, little bro, come on, Lord, right now, don't do much talk.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Marisa Star, and y'all been beating me down, child, harassing me, banging on my door, lurking in my bushes. I see y'all. I'm right here. I've been in certain bushes. I ain't really been keeping up with the mommy's hard body, just because it's been on my mind for the past few months or so to just go ahead and denounce this damn sector, like. From the mothers to the spawns of Satan that have descended upon this sector for clout chasing reasons, like the past 18 months or so, it has really just been haywire, child. It has been no gatekeeping. It's just been we let whoever in. So it's been on my mind to denounce this sector and a lot of the things that have come with it. Somewhere around the time when Zolo entered the chat, child, is when things begin to go downhill. Well, that's when I noticed. So with the new wave of so-called reactors, virtual harassers, or whatever you want to call it, child, people who they ain't really got shit to add, but they want that little coin that comes with making videos. Which, I mean, child, I guess. I guess if that's what you gotta do, child, I can't condone it. If you ain't got shit to say, shit to add, and your life is in worse shape than the person that you're talking about, okay? Anywho, so I think the past few months in the sector has been the past few months of revelation, child. People getting revealed, exposed for their true tea and true colors. And not even in so much of a doxing fashion. It's just people are really exposing themselves. You can see some of the ugly spirit, some of the hatefulness, some of the, it's a difference between banter, lighthearted humor, a little jokey joke here, a little jokey joke there. But it's a lot of mean-spirited behavior, just downright hatefulness, some undertones of obsession. Yeah. So this ain't really a safe space at this stage of development. Now, you got some people who still holding down the fort, okay? Just a couple here and there. I say definitely love Lives Lace Fronts because she views it as a job. She treats it like a job. Definitely my girl, the social intellect. Shout out to the social intellect. She been really holding down the fort, child, and giving people a platform to come up and voice some of the things they want to say about the mommies in ways that I won't say it's been unprecedented, but a lot of people got away from allowing people to participate in the videos. Outside of a chat there was really no way to participate, but she keep the lines open, like she ready to go, she ready to chat, she ready to talk about it, and open-minded. Me, not so much, because I'm gonna tell you to kiss my ass if you start getting on my nerves. That's just that's just me. That's just your girl Marisa. Okay, so where have I been? Well, like I said, it's been on my mind to denounce the sector because the shit is whack, the shit is lame, the shit is starting to breed I don't know. Some of you bitches are leeches. Some of you bitches are downtrodden. A lot of you bitches have no room to talk. Like, just none. Honestly, Olivia, Chrissy, and Jasmine could probably give you some life advice. That's how fucked up some of these people are that sit around and talk about the three mommies. Now make that make sense. Make that make sense. Okay? You got some big back gorillas up here talking about people's bodies and things like that. Like, it's really... This sector has just spiraled out of control, child. I don't think there's any more meat left on the bone from the mommies. And then, of course, that trickles down to the people who talk about the mommies. Because, I mean, if they're not posting shit and you're a one-trick pony, like, you don't have shit to talk about. You can't even diversify your portfolio because you never had shit to talk about. So I've really been enjoying this time. Sitting back, watching, enjoying this time. Watching people get in a frenzy and frazzled because People have been afforded opportunities that in years of going live daily, they have never been afforded. They get frazzled. They start hating. They're mad, throwing backhanded shade and all that. I laugh. It's hilarious. So really, all in all, I've been here, I've been there, I've been around, but the Three Mommy sector, not all that interesting at this point. Like, what more can be said about basically the things that we've been saying? As somebody who's been doing reaction videos for years, the same stuff I was telling them then, for the most part, just remains the same. Just remains the same, child. So how many ways can you tell somebody the same thing? How many ways can you dissect the same content by the same people? So as far as who I watch on YouTube and stuff, I don't really watch too many people that I will want to react on. Like, and it takes too much to keep up with what people are doing. People who actually take this serious, like say Jasmine, for instance. Jasmine puts out a video damn near every day. There's no way in hell as a reactor, if I wanted to make that like my mainstay of my channel, that I'm going to sit there and watch a video every single day and make a reaction on it. There's no way in hell. So there's nobody that I would want to dedicate my time and energy to talking about every single day. I just don't, chill. I just don't. Like, when something major happens, something, kind of monumental in the mommy's lives, then I can see popping up here saying something. But for now, I think the next couple weeks, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, chill. For me, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. What's more to be said? Y'all will see me in the chat. I might call into a panel on somebody else's channel or something. But as far as me maintaining my reaction hat for the Three Mommies, like, no, I'm ready to take it off. Actually, I've been took it off, chat. I was never consistent with it anyway. I popped in when I had something to say. When I didn't, I be gone. When life started lifing, I be gone. Because I think there's a misconception in the minds of the ignorant that everybody are doing these videos because they're in need of some type of YouTube check, clout, etc., etc. Everybody's motivation is not the same. My motivation was having something to say about the content that I was watching, because I was watching anyway, not on a daily basis, but popping in, popping out. And I had something to say, and at the time, comment sections were locked up. So this is a way to express, and this is a way to gain a sense of community when you're not dealing with psychopaths. Now, it's way too many psychos over here in this sector. And shout out to all my supporters and followers who enjoy my reaction and commentary. Like, I love y'all. I love y'all down. But these people over here are crazy chill. They crazy and like on some other shit. Like, that's crazy, like everyday crazy. You can deal with crazy, but then I don't know. It's very I hate to say low vibrational. What's another word? Some of these people are heinous and live heinous lives. Like, I don't want to be connected to anything that's connected to a bitch that's connected to pedophilia, or bitches that were out here abandoning their kids and selling pussy, and rapists and all types of heinous, like, Law and Order SUV type shit. Like, that's not a community I really feel comfortable in. Like, that's not a walk of life. So there's a lot of themes over here in this sector for whatever reason. Like, I don't know why it attracts the people that it attracts, but yeah, not really my cup of tea. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I'm going to give my last few reactions about the Mommies, and then I'll give my final thoughts just in general about all of the things that I've witnessed, seen, and reacted to on the Three Mommies, because I know some of y'all do value my opinions, and y'all like the way that I always get a little kiki Never really mean-spirited, hateful, or obsessed. And the fact that I always have something of value to offer the women, a lesson, a theme, or just something. I always have something to offer. And to me, that's what a reaction or commentary is about. Regardless of what you're talking about, you should have something to offer, a different perspective, and you should be able to diversify your portfolio. So that is my goal. I do enjoy YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for 10, 14 years, 15 years, something like that. Maybe 14. It might have been 14. On and off, of course. I got my first, it used to be partnership. I made partner way back in the gap. Like way back in the gap. I got my first 100,000 views, like talking about other stuff, hair, things like that. So I always enjoy doing YouTube. So that's something I want to continue to do. Now I haven't decided if I want to remain on this channel or use my other channel or start a whole new channel, because I would like to talk about other things. Because like I said, I do have valuable opinions and I have things to offer. I know some shit that I could share with the masses. And I know that a lot of y'all do like the way that I present information. So show reviews, movie reviews, celebrity tea and gossip. Those are all things that I'm interested in. And I have a channel about like serious topics too. So I don't know if I would want to combine those two. So if you continue to rock with me, hey, stay tuned. Okay. If this is where you depart, if this is your stop, okay, and you need me to pull over as the bus driver and let you off, then many blessings to you. You know, there will always be some people over here talking about these three mommies. I've made a couple of recommendations, and there are some other folks that I could recommend. You know, if you just really like reaction videos that much, that's cool too. I understand. I watch them myself, but only from a select few. So that is the goal. I might present the information. Now, see, now y'all know I don't be acting right. I be over here cussing up a storm and getting demonetized. So that kind of messes with the way that you're integrated into the algorithm. So I might need to start a new channel. I don't know. I'll think about that on the back end. But on today, with all that being said, that's why I quit YouTube, okay? I ain't quit YouTube, but ain't really nothing else to discuss over here. Like, I'll leave that to the bloodsuckers. If they want to spend the next 50 years of their life going live every single day talking about the same goddamn person, then have at it. Now, for the ones that do it as a job and can maintain like a sense of separation between that and their real life, then many blessings to you. But people, if you're showing up to houses and posting addresses and whatever the hell else is going on, okay, I guess, child. Do y'all thing. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with it. So that is the future. As far as my personal life, y'all know some of the things that I'm into, that it has continued and on a monumental level. Some new goals have been met. You know, you can check my thumbnail for that. Some new goals have been met. And just always trying to progress. My goal every day is to better myself as a human being, as a woman, as a family member, and definitely as a mother. Definitely always want to progress as a professional and always want to gain new skills and motivation. So those are my goals for every single day. Outside of YouTube, because this is just some play around type stuff. But just to progress every single day. So that's enough rambling. Okay, I've rambled on for almost 15 minutes now. So let's get into the reaction, okay? This is one of the last ones. And baby, when I say I'm done with something, I'm a Capricorn, baby. When I say I'm done with it, I'm done with it. Ain't no coming back because I'm poor and I need the money. So let me come talk about no, bitch. The no. It's none of that. It's none of that, okay? So let's get into the reactions. So So about 5 days ago, y'all know Jasmine Dukes came up here crying the tears of a clown about what? I'm not sure. Okay. So y'all know Olivia has once again separated herself from her children. And then you got the delusional one, child. We'll just save her for last because it's the delusions for me. But let's get into Jasmine up here exposing herself, exposing her weakness per usual. Anyway, message back. So Jasmine was over there overwhelmed. Okay. Jasmine, you listen to me. You watch me, okay? You take little bits and pieces of advice. But girl, how many times have people told you to stop exposing yourself and showing your hand? Why do you want to confirm and give people the satisfaction of knowing that they're getting under your skin to the point in which they're getting under your skin? I would never in my life give anybody that satisfaction, baby. I will cry in the closet.
It's just like, damn, all these stupid ass accusations, it can really weigh on you. And we can tell ourselves it's not bothering us, but deep down it does. And it's like, damn, like, I would want to say shit. Like, I don't say it sometimes because, you know, if you say something, it might be, anything can just happen at this point, but the shit weighs on you. Yeah, that was fucked up stuff. You know, I mean, y'all already have my address, but it's just like, say your kids, like, y'all doing too fucking much, you know? Say my kids from what? It's just a lot. It's like I'm almost this doll that's like falling apart at the seams. And every day I wake up, I'm steady, just like I'm patching myself back up together. If that makes sense. I'm patching myself back up. Like, man, this shit's ridiculous. Like, nothing's how it used to be, you know? You know? I started thinking about shit like, I apologize to anybody that I ever hurt because it's not right. It's like, you feel it, you like, damn, that shit does. Now I just would have took a break from social media for with everybody else, but you know, you know, my part, I'm just like, damn, shit just makes me sick to my stomach. Having somebody in your ear
I'm saying somebody. You know, but when I started YouTube, I wasn't looking to get on here and of course earn money. When I first started, it was more so about you know, just making memories with my kids type shit. And then I was able to finally make money off the shit. And everything just started changing. Like, it's like everybody was able to start making money. Some people were starting to make money. They're like, I'll just talk about you and just make money type shit. You know, everybody's making money these days. You know, there's other stuff. I know I'm all over the place. I'm just thinking. That's how my mind is right now. It's just been roaming. You know, that I do associate with, I kind of just pull away. If that makes sense. Like, I don't want to talk to nobody, really. Like, I kind of just want to be alone.
So basically, Cham, due to her personal life and social media, Jasmine is back in a depressive state, or she was. I don't know what the current status is, but that was something poignant that happened. Now let's get into this one over here. Very annoying. Very, 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 very annoying. Olivia K. Johnson. And the K is for keep leaving her kids, okay? So we all saw this coming when she made her grand announcement about a so-called show that she was supposed to be starring in, which we ain't heard had no hair of since she said it the first time, okay? But it is official once again. Olivia K. Johnson is abandoning her children. Oh, let me get into the mathematics, because y'all know I'm good for a fact, honey. I'm good for a fact. Let's get into the math of when she actually arrived to Texas, okay? Because, you know, everything is always a blur with Olivia. You know, Olivia K. can't just be normal and do things decent and in order, child. It's always Hurricane Liv. So let's see when she got to Texas, because y'all remember that was a debacle. Okay. So she was in Texas for a whopping Okay, so she was in Texas for a whopping 5 whole months, okay? 5. Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay?
Let me run.
Cinco.
I'ma scream and I'ma run. So just don't be alarmed if I scream and run, okay? Tell y'all.
So y'all remember this? Okay, that was our trip from Florida to Texas. But now Hurricane Liv has landed back in Florida. Yet again. Now let's get into this lie, child. Let's get into this lie. And this video is entitled, I think this really is the end of my channel.
Oh. The other day, yeah, let's once we get some more legs. The separation really made Christian, like, really just draw so much closer to me. So, yeah, it's hard on him. This whole thing has been really hard on him. I think the most, I mean, no, I'm not going to say the most, because it's been really hard on Ryan too, but it's been really hard on Christian. Actually, I didn't even really show it, but during the Monster Jam, I don't even talk about it. Christian just gets in these moods where he's like, do that with me, because we will gladly be the punching bag. Exactly. I mean, I know it's still early, a little bit. The gloss is too sticky. I just think it's like time for me to move on to other things. Hey Carmen, I still want to do YouTube though, but what I wanted to tell you guys, let's get some more likes. There's almost 300 people in here. We can get 100 likes. Let's get some more likes. like I said, it's just like thing after thing after thing after thing, and I'm not gonna be upset about it because honestly, I feel like I've been through so much that like shit doesn't really faze me anymore. Especially something like this. That's right, baby. That's right. But I still want to like vlog. Like I still want to freaking vlog, and I still want to go live. Like I don't know. I still want to like document my journey. You know.
Girl, journey to what? Journey to hell.
I feel like I've been through so much. You guys, let's get someone like I wanted to like. Honestly, my favorite lip gloss is. I wanted to do it. Type of reporting it that's happening. The email that I got, and this is gonna be like I don't even want to share this because I feel like so effed up about it. Oh, you close to me. Dang.
Girl, is you parked in a back alley of a truck stop, girl? Trying to pop that pootie tang. What exactly?
Dang. That truck almost hit my ass. Girl.
So she's over there formulating lies, child. Lies, y'all hang in there. Formulate lies.
Died in front of y'all. Oh my god, that truck. He was coming fast too. Anyway. Lord. You catch my breath, girl.
Girl, you ain't had that breath since we
known
you.
He was so close to me. That's a big ass 18-wheeler. Girl.
Cause you in that truck stop.
Water. I'm sorry, that was just too much.
Oh, jeez Louise. Yeah, that's too much.
So anyway, back to what I was saying. Supposedly, and I'm gonna research it a little bit more, and I'm gonna try to get in touch with YouTube. But I know, like, trying to get in touch with YouTube is a whole thing. So maybe I can email them, or maybe I can get on a chat with somebody. But basically, are you guys ready for this? You ready for this one? Due to my violation of community guidelines, somewhere, my channel is being demonetized. This channel is being demonetized. And I think I might lose my whole channel. Because
last I checked, if YouTube want to snatch channels, baby, they just snatch them, honey. They give you a little warning. If you continue to violate the guidelines, they snatch channels, bitch. You just wake up one day and your channel gone. But she up here carrying on, basically trying to say she not making no money off YouTube. If you believe that, I got a little river I would like to sell you, okay? And I'll just leave that at that. Okay, boom. So now we're over there in the trap because Miss Olivia K. Johnson in the K is for keep on leaving her kids. She is moseying on to bacheloretteism yet again. Okay, where's the baby, honey? Where's the baby? And why did you decide that you wanted to announce that baby AJ turned 1 almost a month after his actual birthday? Olivia, are you okay?
I just, I'm at the age where it's like, I can't do this type of shit ever again. Like, this shit is disgusting to me. Look, I still have some of this. I'm not gonna do this on. I don't know if shit in that big ass refrigerator. And why is there dents in the refrigerator? Like somebody's been beating the shit out of the refrigerator. It's too much. This is disgusting. But honestly, who touches me with CBGBs, bro?
She over there itching, scratching, perking in some low budget hotel room because she decided that she wanted to abandon her kids once again. I guess it should be everybody else's problem, bitch. You should have stayed where you was at. Why did you carry your ass to Texas in the first place? What did you accomplish, bitch? What quality time? What special events? Why would you even sign a lease or do whatever you did with that house, knowing damn well you ain't had no intention of staying? Is she throwing race? What is going on?
Update. Oh shit, I gotta get over. Are you gonna get over? Hey, y'all. I have an update for y'all. You want this update? Come get this update real quick. Listen. You guys, I got the hell up out of that hotel. Okay, that I don't waste it.
So basically, Hurricane Liv is once again on a destruction path. Why is she moving back to Florida? Honey, who the hell will know? I guess to go harass and get on her family's goddamn nerves, okay? So once again, Olivia K. Johnson, and the K is for keep on leaving her kids. So once again, the kids are probably over there brokenhearted, but at this point, they should be pretty much accustomed to it because this is what our mommy does. For somebody who claims they want to get their kids back, you are mighty unstable, girl. You are mighty unstable. For somebody who claims she wanted to exercise the maximum visitation, something tells me moving to Florida wouldn't help with that. Just an inkling, just a little bug in my ear. Something tells me that moving hours and hours and hours away probably won't make that more efficient for you. But maybe I'm slow. Okay, so that was that for the dirty tennis ball. Now, I damn near don't even want to. Let's ease on down to the mother of many, wife, girlfriend to none. Okay, StrongMommyChrissy. Girl, Poe. That's what we call where I'm from. Poe. Everything about this woman is just Poe. From the aesthetic to the personality to the lies and deceptions, baby. Just Poe. But I'll let you see for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Now, what y'all be saying about grooming and hygiene and maintaining your children? Oh, okay. All right. Lord. But got a time to glue that wig down on that head. That wig that don't look good. Don't match with your skin tone, your eyes, your aesthetic, your nothing, girl. Absolutely. Christina, what are you doing? See, this is the self-hatred that runs deep in this woman. This is the self-hatred that makes her use filters on her videos, makes her use filters and edit her pictures to make her appear lighter. This is the insecurity that makes her slap these wigs on her head that are not compatible with no aesthetic that she got going on, nor her lifestyle. This is the insecurity and the self-hatred. Now, you sitting here with these wigs glued upon your head, okay, every day. Your kids have been consistently running around with their head looking every old witch way. Okay. Now, we only see your kids every once in a blue moon. But the majority of the time, we know them boys not going to have no haircuts. And your daughter's going to have those gaudy, inappropriate hairstyles. And those going to be frizzy and look like they ain't been done in weeks. We know this, okay? This we know. You sitting here brushing this boy hair for the camera. This is how I can tell that you don't do nothing with the hair on a regular basis. Brushing these boys' hair for the camera as if he don't have the same hair type that you have, which is a kinky, coily texture. Now raise your hand if when your kinky, coily kids' hair grow out, you take a damn smoothing brush and brush it out. How How is it that you don't know how to style and maintain the same hair that grows out of your own scalp? Good. Goodbye. The child got lit. The child, she got the nerve to cut the sides off. To cut the sides off. Top matte, girl. Your kids got the same hair as you, and you still don't know what to do with it. Still don't know what to do with it. How sad. How sad. Ooh, bless his heart.
Spring. It's like, spring, is that you? Is that you, spring? You know what I'm saying? But then it's supposed to be like raining tomorrow, so you know, it's Colorado. You get what you can take.
You take what you can get, girl. Anywho, you got on a hoodie. The lady behind you, if she's white, got on long sleeve, but you got your kids out here. No jackets on. Girl, you just be too much. Nothing on that child matching.
Anytime during the day, lick your lips.
Lick his lip. No. No, you moisturize his lips. Cause we gotta sit. Now y'all get into her. Get into her. Get into her. A full face of makeup, lip gloss, lashes, eyebrows done, but you gotta tell your child to lick his lips. Bitch, you need a good lick in your damn self.
They come anytime
A fool.
Lick your lips. Hey.
Poor children.
There you are, Onyx.
Now this the one on social media talking about she catching flights, not feelings, and vacations and traveling. But the only place her kids can make it to is a park within walking distance because she still ain't gave enough of a damn to buy a car to take her kids nowhere of value. And this is y'all's queen. Lord have mercy. At least the whites are actually whites. Oh my gosh. And the fact that she thought to post this shit. She want to look like a Shein ad, but got her kids looking like something fresh out of Goodwill. See, the things that y'all want to pick with Jasmine about is the shit you should be applying to her. Because one thing about it, Jasmine don't look better than her kids. Jasmine do what she can do within her capacity, child. Her mental and upbringing and the capacity of what she knows to do. Now this one, she know to do better, and she has done better at certain points of time when it benefited her. But then on a regular day, bullshit. Bullshit. Just say it, child.
You know what I'm saying? Just like life happens and you're like, okay, I need to sit down with them, make this a priority. And then I was like, well, maybe if I just download learning games on a tablet, which works. They do have like this. Don't do that. They do get away from that water. They have these learning games on their tablet, these Lego learning games and stuff like that. But they're cool. But they get distracted easily. They end up wanting to watch YouTube.
Chrissy, a tablet ain't gonna teach your child. Electronics cannot raise your children. If you got children who are not in school, bitch, it is your responsibility to sit down and teach them. By the time they get to school, everything they're supposed to know, they should know. Because why? Your ass don't work nowhere, bitch. What is the excuse? Talking about life be life. And what does your life consist of besides flaunting and flexing for social media? And going out on dates. Oh, but we're going to get into that. but she ain't got time to sit down and work with her kids with a good old fashioned pen, paper, flashcards, books like everybody goddamn else. Could you please?
Or, you know, play Roblox. So it's easier for me to just do it the old fashioned traditional way and sit down with them and
But you ain't been doing it.
them and interact with them, and it gives us our, you know, our mommy kid time too, whether it be one
Just
on one or
a bum.
Blaze and Onyx.
You call DeMarcus bum, bitch. You the head bum in charge. That's bummy.
Boys, let's go.
I'm glad my life. I'm the best time ever.
You having the best time ever? Where's Onyx? Come on, booty head.
Girl,
Come
what?
Come now. Here, Blaze, you know that's Onyx's jacket. No, you're not throwing that. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Child.
Your nose is running.
A fool.
So I'm like, there's nothing wrong with re-exploring the city. So I have planned some things to do next week while they're on spring break. Well, and this weekend too, because actually, unfortunately, Cash's spring break was this week, and everybody else's spring break is next week. So although that works perfect, so I can sneak away to my little LA trip and not be pressed about the kids, coordinating sitters and schools and all that other stuff, I won't have to do that.
Now, have y'all peeped the footages for the so-called work trip? Did you see Chrissy working? Okay. Ooh, sure.
I'm kind of hungry. I was thinking about making back to work. It's like, I don't want to tell. Too much work, but it's not that bad. It's been fun. I'm back at it. I'm back, bitch. Watch out, Sounds like pizza. I'm like, oh man, you know what I'm saying, honey? Can you go get the groceries? Can you bring the groceries in? Can you put the groceries away for me? Yeah, like that's when a man comes in handy. Literally, that to stuff and to take out the trash and stuff. Those are the times where I'm like, I wish I had a man.
Girl, ain't never a time in your life where you have not wished you had a man. Could you please?
Hilarious. Like, there's always somebody who has a problem, so I don't even worry about arguing with people. But this one comment.
That pack of meat look a little bloated, girl. You might want to sit in that back. But here go Chrissy, pretending like she be working with her kids at home, child. Let's get into this.
Because Cash was like, it's not sweet enough. I'm like, honey, I wanted to be like, that's apple juice. I'm going to be like, it just came like that. That's all the sweetness you finna get. I ran out of sugar. Okay? How sweet do you think?
Bye-bye.
And we'll resume after that, okay?
Now the tablets raise the kids. Because, you know, the kids can't get TVs, child. They have to have tablets, okay? Just like the kids couldn't get box springs or headboards that fit on a platform bed. No. There's always something missing. There's always a deficit over there at the Strong household. Now let's watch her pretend like she be working with these kids. This is hilarious.
The color black. That's not black. That's brown. What's next? What color are you gonna match?
Now, colors, baby. Colors, really?
Brown. Good job. Now mix it up with brown. Yep. Wrong way.
Well, let's give credit what credit is due, bitch, because we went from having an empty room to an empty room with a rug. Hey, that's progress.
There you says brown. That one says black. This word says blue.
Lord.
It's the same color as your shirt. Gray.
That's the children.
Gray.
It's the blind leading the blind, baby. The blind leading the blind.
Orange. But Blaze is still asleep. I moved him to his bed. Onyx.
So that was her definition of a vlog, child. A late vlog at that. But that's not the kicker, bitch. That's not the kicker, honey. She decided to go live yesterday. Now this is the kicker. Y'all stick with me. I'm going somewhere with this.
Person triple it and give it to the next one because I'm good. I'm so good. Like I can't imagine starting over right now. Like I'm almost free. Freedom. I can see it, and it's like partially freedom when they go to school full time and you don't have to pick them up half day and you don't got to apply to put them in a special pre-K or nothing like that. You just drop them off and you pick them up at 3 o'clock or 3:30 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of freedom that I'm looking for, so that I can have my days to myself. I'm so fucking close. And God forbid, I gotta wake up every 2 hours. Fuck that. Double it and give it to Sabrina. Sabrina, I hope 2 comes out, because yeah, and I had surgery. You had your surgery last Wednesday. What surgery? You had like your tube side, or did you go get that stomach snatch? Because that's what I want to do.
I bet you won't go get them tubes tied.
So we sparked a conversation. He sparked a conversation. We're small talking, right? And I told him, I've got 9 kids and da 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 da. And he was like, wow, 9 kids. Asking like, are you having any more? And I'm like, everybody asks me that. I don't know if they do everybody like that has kids, or is it just because I have a lot? They're like, you having any more? If I had 2 kids, would they be like, are you having any more? Is that something women just get asked or what? But anyway, people always be like, are you having any more? And I was like, at one point I thought that I might want 10, round it off, have another little girl, so 5 boys, 5 girls, make it cute, da 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 da. I was like,
now remember, they were TTC, her in the Floridian Strangler. Yeah, she wanted to have a baby that came out strangling people. Okay, remember that now. Keep that in mind.
But at this point in my life, fuck them kids. I love them, but fuck them kids. I ain't having no more of my man. Fuck that. Fuck that. No. And he's like, oh, you don't want any more kids? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't want any more. What the fuck you talking about? No. He's like, well, what if you get remarried or get with somebody and they don't want any? I don't give a fuck what you want. Oh. I don't care what you want. You better be prepared for what I do and don't want. The hell? Now, that's how I'm hypothetically speaking, because I don't care. I don't really care what you want, sir. It doesn't matter. You carry it. Okay? You deal with it. How about that? They always ask me the same question. Not to bring back on. I'm so weak at the minute, right? Okay, do it. Oh, good. And I'm like, I know, thank you. I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking. Okay. So I was like, okay, thanks, whatever. So then he, sits down with a chat, buy a drink, whatever, cool, fine. So we get to talking. So in my mind, because, older men like to always be like, well, you date older men. That depends. You got some money? Because I was telling this to my sister the other day, and this is hilarious, and that's why I'm going to tell you guys. Okay? And I was like, oh, it doesn't matter what age you are. Like, at my big age of 32, I don't care. As long as you are a nice person and you have something to offer, just like anybody would, like a man would want me to have something to bring to the table. Actually, whatever. So he was like, we get to talking, and I'm like, he's in an interview, but he don't know it. He don't know it, right? So cosmetically, he was probably a 6.5. And I'm not, I need my man with a little sprinkle of ugly these days because, I've dealt with some really fine men, and it's...
Christina. Now, if we're not mistaken, okay, well, let me speak for myself, okay, Marisa. If I'm not mistaken, honey, you've been up here for well over a decade, documenting your life, relationships, in constant state of pregnancy, girl. And I don't mean no harm by this to these men. Not a one of them baby daddies or situationships that you have shown have been fine. There's some that have been palatable, tolerable, aesthetically, but not a one has been fined. A fine man would not be caught dead, girl. Would not be caught dead in public with you. Please stop playing with the people.
It's too much work. I got time for all that. I need you. You gotta be a little ugly, just a little bit, not a lot. Not like nobody will love you but your mother. Not a face only a mother can love, but like just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So we both know. You know what I'm saying? We both know what's up. We're on the same page. I want to be the most beautiful person in the relationship, but I want you to be fine too. Just not finer than me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway. So cosmetically, he kept himself up, but not the best. He could have done better, like, whatever. So I'm interviewing him, but he don't know he's been interviewed. We're just having a nice, light conversation. And the things that I really want to know for any man is, especially my expectations for an older man, if you're 50 and up, I expect you to own some property. At least your house, right? Because I'm 30, and I wish I had already bought a house by now. If it was up to me, I'd have been bought a house. But if you're 50 with you have no property, you have no assets, what the fuck can you do for me?
Welcome to 2023. I'm all for black woman empowerment. I'm all for, letting women know that they're the prize. But, bitch, only when they're actually the prize, honey. Just because you have a vagina in between your legs does not automatically make you the prize, bitch. The audacity of a transient, chronically homeless, chronically pregnant, chronically in between niggas ass bitch to have any type of expectation. See, this is where all the dating pool gets muddied right here. This is where. And this is why you've seen Christina mate with the people that she has been forced to mate with. It's not a choice, baby. It's not a choice. She has to date homeless men. It's not an option for her to date somebody who got something going on. Baby, it was never an option for you, baby. That was never on the menu, Christina. That was never on the menu. Being taken seriously by somebody who actually got something going on was never on the menu and still is not on the menu, girl. Still isn't on the menu for you. So the audacity of somebody who hasn't even mastered the art of paying rent on time or period, on time, late, just bitches pay it. At this point, they'll be lucky to just get paid. The audacity for her to say any type of life goal expectations of somebody else. And this is why people who don't have their life together really shouldn't even be considering dating, especially somebody with 9 kids. Do you hear me? Can I get an amen?
You too old to be trying to build a life together. No, you need to be having your life together all the way already. For what?
Girl, you too old to be still getting put out of places and having to use the government to assist you in living.
What the fuck? So now you ain't got no car. You don't own your house. Okay?
Now, mind you, Christina ain't had a car in a good little minute, and she goes spurts without having one and never has had one that could fit all of her kids since she's had over 5 kids. How is it, regardless of the age, would you expect a seasoned man who has lived his life, got something going on for himself, to ever want to build a life with the likes of you? Okay.
Credit score's fucked up. And you out here trying to trap bitches? I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I was like, okay, no. That did it for me. You got liability? 50 years old and you don't know better than that. So now you don't have no car. And your credit's fucked up, so you probably can't just go and buy one. That's why you're free. See, I got a problem with that. Because at 50, we should know better by now. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Audacity.
You're not in a position to be dating nobody right now.
Oh, not the one with 9 kids at home, child. Talking about somebody not in a position. Girl, could you please, ma'am? Could you please?
Probably never met anybody with kids or a lot of kids. You're probably too young for me. Or you just probably haven't met anybody, come across anybody like that. There's plenty of women who have kids, lots of kids. Maybe not 9 kids.
No, ma'am.
That's more rare. But that's why I'm open and honest in the beginning when I meet somebody. Like, I have 9 kids.
She's lying, y'all. We have history receipts that Chrissy lies about how many kids that she has. She's lying.
If it scares you and you're like, oh fuck that shit, hell no, I gotta go, shoot. Then you're not the person That's my total package. I love all of my kids, you know, and if I knew then what I know now about life, men, relationships, sex, and everything else, I may not have had 9 kids, but I didn't. Everybody's life path is different. So I don't sit and I don't hide behind that. I don't sit and cower. I used to feel that way. I used to feel inferior to the next woman who maybe, you know, had kids but not as many. And I stopped feeling that way because this is me. This is my life. And the type of man who I would want.
Christina, you clearly, that is Chrissy's trigger point. Just mention the fact that she got 9 kids by all these different men, and she is going to be sweating bullets. She going to go on a tirade, child. Her blood pressure is going to shoot through the roof, and she's going to swell up like the Goodyear blimp. Just mention the fact that she has been irresponsible and disgusting enough to have 9 kids by 7 different men. That is her trigger point. When you're secure in something, you should not be triggered by that. Just be extra OD triggered. Y'all be killing me faking being healed.
In my life could never be somebody that would have a problem, or could never be somebody that would judge me for my past. Everybody has one. Mine came with some baggage that I take with me everywhere I go. Okay? But I love them nonetheless, and I wouldn't replace them for anything else. Some people have been to prison. Some people have, you know, whatever. Some people.
Imagine lacking motherhood to somebody having been to prison. Ma'am, say what?
People have their own different things, so I don't judge people like that, and I have more grace when I talk to certain people because I understand everybody has a past. As long as you're not still doing the same things that you were doing then, as long as you make better decisions and you take care.
Now, did you hear what I just heard? She literally just told you her MO. Because I have 9 kids by all these different men, I'm not in a position to expect better for myself. But then she just said that she expects better for herself. Baby, you come up here trying to fake a front for the people that follow you because they're under the illusion that you are actually healed and matured. Girl, this is the same Christina that was up here in the bubblegum pink lipstick chair. The same exact Christina. A bum. A bum looking for another bum.
Their responsibilities. What the fuck am I? I'm not. God judges, not me. You know what I'm saying? If you're not the person for me, you're not the person for me. And if I'm not the person for you, and if my 9 kids is too much for you, then I understand it. I respect it. I would rather somebody tell me up front, hey, listen, that's too much for me. I don't think I'll be able to take that on or deal with that and move on. And I'm not going to be hurt about it because what one man won't, another man will. And that's what we need to remember. Okay?
So where the man at? Okay, let me calculate him. One man won't. Okay, so subtract 1. Okay, that puts us at 0. Another man will plus 1. Okay, so that gives us a total of 1. But I'm looking around, and you got 9 kids by 7 different men, and you still ended up with a big fat goose egg. Baby, no man will, Chrissy. This is just the truth. You're going to have to get some of them kids out of the house before anybody's going to take you seriously. Now, a bum, yes, a bum, because a bum wants a warm bed. Bums like utilities. Bums like the food stamps. Bums like to live for free. Even if they got to clean up behind 9 kids. A bum wants to live comfortably without having to exert much effort. Hence, your romantic history. But as far as saying what one man won't, another man will, Chrissy, a man will pretend to be okay with you having them kids so they can bust you down and benefit from your life. That's it. Not trying to take you seriously. Nobody's trying to put a ring on it, child. You got to buy your own rings and fake engagements, even from a bum. So if we talking about an actual man, Christina, it's not happening. Argue with your mama, girl.
Ladies, single ladies who date. Single ladies who date. What one man won't deal with, the next man will. And I promise you, even with 9 kids. So, you know, I'm upfront and I'm forward about everything. So there's no room to be like, well, you know, I didn't know or whatever. There's no room for that. I'm upfront. Just like I expect you to be upfront with me, I'm upfront with you. You know, I handle my own life, my own shit very well. I don't need a man to take care of my kids. I don't need a man to take care of me even. But I'm human. You know what I'm saying? And I do like men. So when I do want to date, you know, I just date certain people. I don't date the people who would have a problem with me, my life. Right.
Now, this is the same woman that just in the previous vlog said she ain't really had time to sit down and work with her kids on learning assignments. But every time we see you on the live, you going down the Loose Pussy Dating Chronicles. You never post content. Oh, I've been sick, y'all. I'm gonna post. I'm vlog that. It's coming soon. Oh, I'm gonna get your promo up. All of this when it comes time to handle business or be present for your children. But then when it comes time to do anything involving dingling, Chrissy is there front and center, mouth open. Girl, a slut.
My husband has been my 15-year-old's dad since he was 9 months. See, it's true.
That's a fool.
Okay, don't get me out here fucked up. Okay, girl, listen. My goodness, my goodness is still fire, and I have 10. Right, exactly. See, I'm loving all the moms with a lot of kids on here. Hey, you all.
Girl, they up there because they flock to a bird similar to them. Nowhere in real life do I run across young black women with a whole bunch of kids like that. The maximum usually be about 4 or 5, and even that, we looking at you sideways because we know you're broke and destitute. Hello, 2023. Won't eggs just running about $5, $6 for a dozen? Okay.
I mean, he was emailing me, he was DMing me, he was messaging me on Snapchat. Finally, I said, fuck it. I'm going to send him my Cash App and see what he do. The man sent me $100, and I hadn't even had a conversation with him yet. See, that's the problem. We don't put our expectations are too low, but if you raise the expectations a little bit, you'd be surprised what you get. I was like, okay.
Fucked. Like you been
Now
getting.
you have my attention. How can I help you, sir? What would you like? Right. That's a red flag, right? It is.
Fucked. Mm-hmm.
My mom, the day you meet him, statistically, is the same man he's gonna be, like, especially when you're older. Like when you're in your late 20s, early to mid 30s, and like later, the men you meet.
Please drop a 1 in the chats or in the comments if you are taking life and love advice from StrongMommyChrissy.
Where I let it shadow what the fuck is really going on. I used to not give a damn. I used to just live in some fucking fantasy world. Like, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. Looking back, I'm like, I wish I could slap myself. Bitch, what the fuck's wrong with you? You live and you learn, you know what I'm saying? Shit. If you're a rapper, you better be making so much money with your main business first, right? For real. I can't keep wishing on a star. I'm out of wishes. I just got determination and goals. Period. As in, okay? Like, you just gotta get it. You gotta get out the mud. And I'm not even to where I want to be yet. You know what I'm saying? In life. But, you know, as far as being, like, established, I can say that I'm established, you know? Like, I don't...
Girl. And this is another reason I know I have to depart from the sector, because being a sane and grounded, logical-minded person that I am, being a female Capricorn, okay, in the year of our Lord 2023, being surrounded by delusions so often, it begins to weigh on your mental. Because if this is, what did she say she was?
Like, you just gotta get it. You gotta get out the mud. And I'm not even to where I want to be yet. You know what I'm saying? In life. But, you know, as far as being, like, established, I can say that I'm established, you know.
If this is established, and 5 times 5 is 25, if I divide it by 5, then that's 5. Divided by 5 and 1. Subtract the 1. And I have 0. And subtract 5 more, I'm negative 5. Well, where on earth is this the definition of established? See, this why I be trying to, like, listen. I be confused. The delusions begin to weigh heavy on your mental. It's kind of like being in a relationship with somebody with a personality disorder, or having to be in a house with somebody with a personality disorder, baby. You start to think, am I retarded? Is it me? It's not you, love.
Like, I don't, you know, I'm okay. Everybody has goals. Everybody wants to be better and bigger and earn more money. And everybody has a path that they would like to see themselves on. I'm not saying everybody should be where they want to be in life when you meet them. But if you're not on the way to that actively and established where you're at right now, I promise you, I'm not about to, no. Too old. I'm not old, but I'm too old for that shit. No. If your phone bill's still in your mama's name, Your mom pay your phone bill every month? I literally dated a guy like that. His mom pays his phone bill every month. No, sir. No, sir. And broke men are angry. They are. That's another thing, RJ. They're mean. Broke men are mean because naturally they're supposed to be the provider. And when they're not, they literally feel inferior. They'll literally hate the woman that they're with because they can't provide. Like, they know. That's a God-given biology that we were built with, like that men were built with. And women are built with the same biology, but for women. You know what I'm saying? Just like men bitch about, oh, women are too masculine. That's because you motherfuckers have made us masculine. Okay, because a lot of these men, I don't want to say all, but a lot of these men these days are not even, they can't lead, they can't provide ours. Okay, I love however you bring it, real recognize, we don't need no sugarcoating, period. People feel better about themselves. I cannot fucking fix you. There's no amount of vagina or love that's gonna make a man forget or leave behind his childhood traumas. All you can do is make my life a living hell. Been there, done that. Fuck you. Don't let him give it to the next bitch, because I'm not doing that. I've done that already. No. No. Yeah, and that same guy also had commitment issues, and I don't know, maybe it's because his dad left him when he was a kid, but also had commitment issues. And I'm just like, I'm not asking for commitment, but if I were to ask you for commitment, you wouldn't be able to give it to me, and that's not acceptable at all.
Now, is this the same one that then pinned babies on men that she was in so-called relationships with and cheating on her husband and then cheating on the last man admittedly out her own mouth? Is it, childhood traumas? Is this the one with 9x7? They can't be alone for 5 minutes, let alone 5 months, let alone 5 years? Okay, girl.
At all. I want my options. Have a good conversation. Just like, damn, I want to have debates. And that's what I like about this guy, because the first couple of days we started texting, he pulls out this game, right? And it's like this date night game or whatever. It's like a card game. And he took pictures of these are STIs, you know, and that was your past life or whatever, that's fine. Or if it was over the course of your life, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't affect me. But I ain't asking. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answer to. I don't do that. Men are glutton for punishment. I don't understand it. But I forever, it's going to be 4. Forever. 4. That's the number, ladies. 4 is childish for a 30-plus woman to say they better get their motherfucking life together. Shut up! Say 4! Don't listen to me! We grown and been married. It's been unlimited. Don't ask no questions you ain't ready for. Thank you. Men do that all the time. And be crying, sliding down the wall, out of breath. Okay? They say divide men count by 3 and multiply. Divide theirs by 3 and multiply women's by 3. That's smart. And ain't taking prep pills either because... Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn this air on. Oh, it's hot.
Oh, Lord. Child. Okay, so anywho. Loose Pussy Chronicles, volume 399.
I wouldn't want to end myself in my exes, so I'm trying to tell you. It's not pretty. It's not nice.
So if you want to go over there and check out the rest of that. But like I was saying, I say all this to say, girl, the same things we were discussing 3 years ago when I started doing reactions, the same things that we're discussing now. Dirty tennis ball, keep running from her kids, Loose Pussy Chronicles, trying to have more kids, child. And Jasmine's still over there with the covers pulled up to her nostrils. Not much has changed. The year has changed. Some of the men have left additional kids, but all in all, not much has changed. So I will leave y'all with this imagery, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.
Now don't do my talk.
Yeah. Hey, let that shit drop. Shout out to all my real team.
Fresh out of prison, I'ma go give me an Angie, biz on the law. I meet a new bitch, take it to work for my niggas and not break a raw. Like I know the struggle, ain't in the ones who love and the ones who lost. Like, hey, little bro, come on, Lord, right now, don't do my talk.
Yeah. Hey, let that shit drop. Shout out to all my real team.
Fresh out of prison, I'ma go give me an Angie, biz on the law. I meet a new bitch, take it to work for my niggas and not break a raw. Like I know the struggle, ain't in the ones who love